cause of nobility is only piety. Thus Islam uprooted the racial pride and ego of the so-called higher classes. There is no superiority for an Arab over a non-Arab, neither for a non-Arab over an Arab, nor for a black on a red, nor for a red on a black. The Islamic concept of equality and justice saved the humanity from the disaster. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I'm in front of you to share the concept of equality and justice in Islam. The first and foremost teaching of the Quran about equality is that all human beings are descended from one father and mother. Thus, they are equal on the basis of humanity. The Quran says in Surah Hujurat, Ya ayyuhan nas, inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha, wa ja'alnakum shu'uban wa qaba'ila lita'arafu, inna akramakum 'inda Allahi atqakum, inna Allaha alimun khabir. Womankind, we have created you from a male and a female, and made you into races and tribes, so that you may identify one another. Surely, the noblest of you in Allah's sight is the one who is most pious of you. Surely, Allah is all-knowing, all-aware. The Quran very explicitly declares that the differences of races, tribes, colors, and places are of no value or importance. These differences are only for the sake of identification. One cannot be considered higher and superior on the ground of race, color, and nationality. By this, the Quran aimed at leveling the differences and discriminations of nations, races, and tribes. The second rule, which the Quran proclaimed in the verse, is that the cause of nobility is only piety. Thus Islam uprooted the racial pride and ego of the so-called higher classes. This principle of equality was more elucidated in hadith by the Prophet, Allah bless him and give him peace. In a hadith, he is reported to have said, O people, behold, your Lord is one. There is no superiority for an Arab over a non-Arab, neither for a non-Arab over an Arab, nor for a black on a red, nor for a red on a black, but on the basis of piety and righteousness. Indeed, the best amongst you are those who are more pious and righteous. Behold, did I convey you the message? The people shouted, Yes, O the messenger of Allah. Then the Prophet said, Those who are present should convey this message to those who are not present. Another hadith says, O people, Allah disapproved bigotry of the days of ignorance and taking pride in forefathers. People are of two types: pious, righteous, esteemable before Allah, and nefarious, wretched, insignificant before Allah. All the people are descendants of Adam, and Allah created Adam with soil. This was the first example of its kind in human history that the Quran eradicated racial prejudice so vehemently and emphatically. It asserted Muslims to consider the people of the world their brother and a human being like themselves. The Quran uprooted racial hatred and asked Muslims to treat each other with good conduct. It is the fundamental principle of tolerance to consider the other community's human being like yourselves, since then only you can behave with them justly. If we consider them humiliated, abject, and lowly, then it is impossible to have a just conduct towards them. The Quran asked Muslims to maintain justice even with non-Muslims. وَإِنْ حَكَمْتَ فَحْكُمْ بَيْنَهُمْ بِالْقِسْطِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ الْمُقْسِطِينَ. But if you judge between them with justice, surely Allah loves those who do justice. Justice is to be maintained even if it goes against one's near and dear ones. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kunu qawwamina bil qisti shuhada'a lillah وَلَوْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَوِ الْوَالِدَيْنِ وَالْأَقْرَبِينَ. O you who believe, be upholders of justice, witnesses for Allah, even though against the interest of yourselves or the parents and the kinsmen. Dear brothers and sisters, Islam is the torch-bearer of equality and justice. It laid the foundation stone of democracy and freedom when Europe was fast asleep in savagery, and the world was unaware of the spirit of equality and justice. The Islamic concept of equality and justice saved the humanity from the disaster and paved the way for democracy, absolute justice and freedom. May Allah make us people of equality, justice, kindness and true humanity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.